we will see the example on Duobinary encoder with Precoder. A binary data stream 00011110 is applied to the input of a Duobinary system. Construct a Duobinary coder output and the corresponding receiver output. Assume that there is a precoder at the input. Now first we write here a k equals to -1, k equals to 0, k equals to 1, k equals to 2, k equals to 3, k equals to 4, k equals to 5, and k equals to 6. Now we are writing a BK sequence, that is a binary sequence. Now this is given as 0 0 1 0 1 1 0. Now we required a dk -1 sequence. Then we have to calculate dk as bk XOR with dk -1. Now for that we have to assume a dk -1 bit, and let's take this bit as 1. Now bk, now first we have to assume this, the dk -1 as 1. So we are assume here for k equals to -1 this dk bit as 1. Okay, so that's why this dk bit, that is k -1 bit, is 1. Now what is bk? Bk is 0 and dk -1 is 1. So XORing with this, 0 and 1 become 1. Now next, what is dk -1 bit? Becomes 1. Okay, now again 0 XORing with 1 is 1. Now next bit is again 1. 1 XOR with 1 becomes 0. The next bit becomes 0. 0 XOR with 0 becomes 0. Now next bit becomes 0. 1 XOR with 0 becomes 1. Now that's why this bit become 1. 1 plus 1 become 0. Okay, so that's why this bit become 0, and 0 XOR with 0 become 0. Okay, so we have calculated a dk bit. Now let's calculate a two levels system, that is AK. So AK is nothing but a bipolar NRZ sequence. So if it is 1, so this is positive 1, this is again positive 1, this is again positive 1. If it is 0, then it is negative 1. this is negative 1, this is positive 1, this is negative 1, this is negative 1. Now a k minus 1 bit become ak minus 1 bit. So this is plus 1, plus 1, this over here, plus 1, minus 1, this bit back over here, minus 1, this become plus 1, and this become minus 1. Now we have to calculate a duobinary encoder output. Duobinary encoder output, it is denoted by ck. It is denoted by ck. Ck becomes equals to ak plus ak minus 1. So here plus 1 become plus 2, again plus 1 become plus 2, minus 1 plus 1 become 0, then minus 1 become minus 2, this is plus 1, minus 1 becomes 0, minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0, and minus 1 become minus 2. So this is the duobinary output. Now let's take the magnitude of ck. That is a mod of ck sequence. So mod of ck, here it is 2, over here it is 2, here it is 0, here it is 2, here it is 0, here it is 0, and here it is 2. Now based on the magnitude of ck, we will determine the output of the decoder. Now decoder output can be obtained by applying this. Okay, so what is the decision? If mod of ck is less than 1, then it is bk becomes 1. Now here bk becomes 1 when mod of ck will be less than 1, and it becomes 0 when mod of ck becomes greater than 1. Now here it is greater than 1, so that's why it is 0. Here it is greater than 1, that's why it is 0. Less than 1, that's why it is 1. Here it is greater than 0, that's why it is 0. Here less than 1, that's why it is 1. Here less than 1, that's why it is 1. And here greater than 1, that's why it is 0. So this is the example of duobinary encoder.